It's September 13th. Zechariah continues his prophecies of judgment upon the nations surrounding Israel. Interspersed with his prophetic messages is yet another very brief snapshot about the coming Messiah. From chapter 9, verse 9, "Rejoice greatly, daughter of Zion. Shout, daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, your king comes to you. He is righteous and having salvation, lowly and riding on a donkey, even on a colt, the foal of a donkey." Jesus fulfilled this prophecy in Matthew 21 in what is referred to as the triumphal entry into Jerusalem for the final week prior to his arrest and crucifixion. As we've seen in prior readings, prophecies like several of those from today's passages can be challenging to interpret, even cryptic because they pertain to various time periods. Some prophecies pertained to near-term events in Zechariah's life. Some, such as 9:9, were fulfilled by Jesus, while some have yet to be fulfilled. Some are quite ominous. The warning of chapter 12, verses 2 through 3, against dividing the boundaries of Jerusalem are a solemn and even dire warning for modern-day leaders who are charged with respecting a foundational principle that title to Jerusalem has been bequeathed to the Jewish people, the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, for God's specific purposes. Those nations that physically attempt to confront or alter this decree place themselves in divine crosshairs, a very dangerous place to find oneself. Some people incorrectly see all biblical prophecies as cryptic and make little or no effort to understand them or adhere to their warnings. This is unfortunate because prophecies, while often challenging, are given to mankind to be understood, internalized, and respected. The reality is that what God decrees will come to pass. Regardless of whether people acknowledge it or believe God's decrees, they will experience their full impact. So it's better to understand them, obey the Lord, and cooperate with Him and His agenda, rather than disregard or ignore them and find oneself upended by events that one could have seen coming. Here's today's application. Does the future frighten you? Do you fear what may lie over the horizon? Well, as we've seen in previous readings, there are some very challenging days ahead for God's people. As God brings evil into the open in order to judge it once and for all, circumstances will intensify. Life will not always be as it is today. But this is no cause for fear or anxiety. Instead, it's a reminder that history is indeed moving toward a glorious climax where Jesus reigns over King of all creation. So don't be afraid of what lies ahead. Instead, let readings like today's remind you to surrender your life afresh to Him. Let these be a call to say a deeper yes to Him. Now here's today's prayer.